Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and this is GameZone. Today I wanted to discuss the map size of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, whether it's going to be bigger or smaller, and we have some information about that and I'm going to share it with you among other things, and where we might have our settlement located in the game. And without any further ado, let's get started. Few days back, head of communication for the Middle East tweeted saying that the game size of Assassin's Creed Valhalla would be smaller compared to its predecessor, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which got deleted right after when he tweeted it because it started to create confusion. And then what we saw is this. It sounded like Assassin's Creed Valhalla would actually be smaller than its enormous predecessor Odyssey. Not so, says a Valhalla producer, surprisingly no one. It would in fact be bigger. So the producer of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla already confirmed after the tweet of Middle East head of communication that Assassin's Creed Valhalla be actually bigger than its enormous predecessor Odyssey. And how it's going to be, let's discuss that. I have some information on that and how it's going to be bigger than its predecessor Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and where are we going to be located as a settlement in Norway. And let's get into that information, but before that I wanted to talk about the Assassin's Creed Odyssey map, and let's get started. So what you are seeing here is the map size of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and as you can see it's really huge. Even so, the picture quality isn't that great because I was not able to put that in the frame with all the detail, because it's been zoomed out a lot in order to fix the map size into a frame. But what we are seeing here is the entire map of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that's being said, as you can see here, that most of the stuff, or let's say most of the landmass has been scattered around in the map, and as you can see, most of it is covered with the sea and with small islands, some of which is really small and some of them are large, and some of the landmass is huge. But as you can see, most of the map has been covered with the open sea. We can see Sparta here, we can see Athens, among many other places, tropical places. A lot of those, Attica is the Athens, then there's Laconia, but basically we started from Cephalonia, and Cephalonia is right there where I put the marker, and as you can see it's not very far from Athens or from Sparta. And if we measure the distance between Cephalonia and Athens, it's around 8,000 roughly from Athens and Sparta each, and I just checked that in the game from Cephalonia. So basically it was roughly around 8,000 meters from Athens and Sparta. And if we measure the size of the map from west to east, it's around 16,500 meters. But as I said before, that most of the map of Assassin's Creed Odyssey has been filled with open seas and scattered islands, and this isn't something which is going to be in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And now I'm going to compare the Valhalla map to Odyssey, and how I'm gonna do that is just going to be in a second. But before that, I'm gonna read another tweet for you guys, which is regarding the map. In an interview with the YouTuber, the producer of Valhalla said, "I would actually say in terms of range it is probably a bit larger than Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I do not have the exact figure at this stage, but we have not only created the whole country, which is in this case England, but also have part of Norway too. There are other secret worlds which I cannot speak about today, which contributed to the size of the game. It's not a small game, it is a game which is clearly ambitious, which will offer many hours of gameplay for the players. And I think when he said that there are other secret worlds, I think he was referring it to the DLCs. Just like Assassin's Creed Origin and Odyssey came with the new maps and the new DLC, which were related to the gods, to their beliefs, and I think we will see the same formula applying to this game, seeing Odin maybe and other gods in their own realm, but it is something which they are not going to talk anytime soon, but we will know about it. But even so, if we don't uh, put those map in our mind and still try to compare it, this is how it's going to look like. What we are seeing here is the map of England in 10th century, and as you can see there are four kingdoms, which are Northumbria, Mercia, Wessex and Wales, and these four kingdom will be in the game. And as you can see, the first thing which we are noticing here is that the map, the landmass is huge compared to what we see in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the size of the sea isn't that big compared to what we saw in the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So that's the biggest difference going to be in the Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla. And I think both of the tweet were right. The producer and the uh, head of communication from Middle East. I think both of them were right, because I think the map size isn't going to be bigger than Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think it's going to be same, but the difference is going to be in the mass of the land, which is going to be bigger. Even though if the map size is smaller than the Odyssey, but we will see a bigger land mass compared to what we had in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There are only few scattered islands, and those kingdoms are going to be large, very large I think, if not gigantic. And as you can see, in 10th century Norse settlement was based in Northumbria on the west side, and that might be where our settlement is going to be. But there's more information regarding the 10th century and what was the hold on the land that Viking had, and let me show it to you guys. What we are seeing here is the Viking settlement and the Viking homeland, and the thing which is in yellow color is the Viking homeland, which is Norway and Sweden, and the red is the one which Viking had a hold on England. And as you can see, the Viking settlement was a really big thing in England, but I don't think we will have that much in the beginning of the game, but maybe later as we grow. But this is how it was. So most likely we will start from the North Umbria, if not there, but we will soon know about that. And now let me quickly compare the size of Assassin's Creed Odyssey with Valhalla, and let's see how it's going to look like. So if I put the map of 10th century England on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, this is how it's going to look like. I know it's kind of look weird, but the first thing which we can notice is the land mass, which is far bigger than Assassin's Creed Odyssey because there are no scattered islands. complete large land with four different kingdoms. And keep in mind that I did not put Norway in the map, but it is going to be on the northeast side of the England, which might be not too far from the England in the game. Roughly, I think it might be around maybe 2 to 3,000 meters away, just so it doesn't get boring traveling from Norway to England. So yeah, we can pretty much see the difference between Assassin's Creed and Odyssey map, which is a gigantic landmass, and I think it's going to be really huge, but the map size in square I think is going to be smaller because because there isn't any scattered islands, so you don't have to travel to the sea to get to the island, because that was the only reason why Assassin's Creed Odyssey has so much open sea, so you can feel that as if you are traveling from one place to another. But in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, England isn't going to be like that. It's a mass, it's a one big huge mass of land which we will be traveling through our mount, or maybe there will be rivers, but I don't think it's going to be uh, scattered islands in the game. It will be more going to be mass land which we will get. And that was it for the video, guys, and if you guys like it, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. I'll be uploading some more videos regarding the Assassin's Creed Valhalla if I see something interesting to share with you guys. Until then, I see you guys later. Till then, take care. Bye, guys.